Why, hello YouTube, how are you guys doing today? My name is Smalls, and today I have some super awesome party games, sharpshooter gameplay for your faces to enjoy on this fine day. Now, I love the party games recently. I've been absolutely loving the party games, as you can hopefully tell for all the party games live videos that I've been uploading to my channel. And, you know, party games, they're such a good and fun way, to de-stress yourself, to defrustrate yourself from the usually sometimes frustrating normal online multiplayer of Call of Duty. And what I mean by a normal online multiplayer, I mean like DOM or CTF or S&D or TDM or all those acronyms that are fancy and stuff like that. But, there's another, frustrating games suck. And COD, I would classify COD as a frustrating game. For the most part. I mean, even the pros, especially the pros, get frustrated. The tryhards get frustrated. The campers get frustrated. The casual players even usually get frustrated. COD is just an overall frustrating game, but it's also a lot of fun. Like, I've had some of my most fun times gaming. It's been on Call of Duty with a couple of my friends. I remember back in the Modern Warfare 3 days, we would play... what was it called? It was called Team Tactical, where it would be 4v4, and we play all the normal maps, and we play like Demolition, S&D, CTF. I don't know if Domination was in there. I think it was more of the competitive game types and stuff like that, besides like Demolition, obviously. But we would just play that for hours, and it was just so much fun. But COD, overall, it is just a frustrating game, and frustrating games, they suck. They can really suck. Now, I classify, there's two different kinds of frustrating games for me. So there is Call of Duty is one type of frustrating game where it's like you're playing against other people, and there could be lag, and there can be bullshit, messing you up and stuff like that. And then there's another kind of frustrating game I call the rage games. Like, I don't know if you've heard of it, but Cat Mario is definitely a rage game. Unfair Mario is a pretty popular rage game. There's just a lot of rage games, and rage games, they're a different kind of frustrating game. Those games are meant to be frustrating and raging, and they're supposed to make you really mad at the game and stuff like that. That is the appeal. I guess there's some appeal in that. I don't really know what the appeal is to get mad at a video game, but that's what the games are meant to do, and somehow people are just drawn to wanting to play those games. And then, like I said, there's Call of Duty, games that aren't necessarily built to be frustrating, but they just kind of are for a bunch of different things. Like, you have to connect to people all over the world, and you gotta deal with lag, and you gotta deal with OP guns and weapons and bad maps and just stupid stuff that just generally makes you mad. And the game developers, they don't mean to make the games raging. Like, when David Vonderhaar is sitting in his fancy little desk over at the Treyarch Studios, when he was designing Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure he was like, oh man, I'm going to make the LMG target finder, and it is going to be the most rage-inducing gun in the entire game. I'm doing it. And you know what? They're going to be mad at me, and it's going to be great because I want them to be mad at me because I put this in the game. No, that's not what he was thinking. Not at all. David Vonderhaar does not want Black Ops 2 to be frustrating. He doesn't. He's put a lot of time and effort into the game, and I'm really happy about that. I mean, this game has been one of the most... How do I say it? The creators of the game have put the most effort into this game, into balancing it, into trying to get rid of all the bullshit, trying to make the game less frustrating, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy that the game developers have really tried hard to make the game fun, I guess I'll say. I'm like, not rageful. They don't want to make it a game where it's supposed to be raging. Now, unfortunately, it is a Call of Duty game. There's gonna be rage. There's always rage. There's no perfect game. Not every single person that plays the game is gonna go 100-0. It's just not gonna happen. And honestly, I think most of the rage, now there is rage because of the equipment and the guns and stuff like that, but a lot of the rage is just from the other players. I mean, if they eliminated the other players in Call of Duty, there would be a lot less rage. I mean, there truly would be a lot less rage, but there would also be a lot less fun, in my opinion. Like, playing the other people, poning their faces and stuff like that. I think that's a big appeal for Call of Duty. Now, like, if you only played combat training over and over and over and over again, it wouldn't be the Call of Duty experience. Almost the Call of Duty experience is pretty much the rage. The rage is a big part of the Call of Duty experience, in my opinion, which it's weird to kind of think about that rage is part of the Call of Duty experience, but I mean, it is. Like, think how much you would play Call of Duty if there was no rage involved. Just think about that for a little bit. But yeah, that's the end of the video, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of a random commentary / rant sort of thing. If you guys enjoyed it, likes and favorites are always appreciated. Subscribe down below if you haven't already. And yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoy the rest of your spring break if you're still on it. And I will see you guys later. Goodbye.